begin! Nah, Will would never bring me on the team. There's a lot of shit I gotta sort out first before he even decides me to be a Let's Player. But I'm gonna continue where I left off in Phoenix Wright Isatani, Episode 3, Turnabout Samurai, Day 2, Trial. Alright, I'm gonna get back to this. I'm gonna get back to the cross-examination. For the time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30, so we're jumping right back into it. Hopefully without the penalty that I noticed last time. True, the only person I saw go to the studio before then was Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. I'm thinking. There is one possibility. No one else went there. I know I submitted this before, and it showed that there's no possibility that it was Will Powers in the first place, but the only thing that does catch my eye in this photo is that it says photo number 2. So, objection! Which means somebody else did go there, and that somebody else went before him. Hold on! Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sir, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by there, it automatically takes a picture. And here, I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all the security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. I would love to apply, but this is a fiction. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that the back of the photo printed on the words October 15, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? But you're not saying it was photo number 2. Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is at the end where it says photo number 2. There's more than one photo, so that means if we were to assume that Will Powers was the one in the costume, then therefore somebody else did go to the studio. Photo number 2. The computer only held data for one photo that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Ooh! I knew there was a photo number 2! I overlooked it during the last time, but my head was just in a fog. Order, order! Please tell the court what this means, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. If there was only data for one of the photos, who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access to the security lady herself. You had access to the photo. You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. Well, the only person I saw that day was Will Powers. You don't even know, because he was in a costume. It could be someone else in the costume. Nope! With the camera on the gate fired twice, that means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Yeah, you do. You're so confident that it was, and now you're having doubts?
Edgy boy, help! Tasukete Mitsuku Kenji.
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. What? Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Soulbag? Ah! That's right. I just remembered something. The whippersnapper. Something who disobeys orders? Thinking. Why would she say that? Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai. Well, yes. I suppose you could put it that way. Who was it? I see. Your testimony, please. Oh, great. What am I gonna find? The other person! Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. That didn't explain. Miss Soulbag! This is the first I've heard of this. The prosecution really seems to be taken aback by this because they're not even they haven't even heard this before, so the evidence is not in their possession. But at the same time, I'm sort of taken off guard because this is the first I've heard of someone new. But I still have a mental hold on what I could possibly question. The question is what? Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please get the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this is a turn for the expected, but I kind of expected this. Pretty much. Either way, cross-examination, the other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. Hold it! Which is another job. That's right, I check all the people that pass by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of these photos the security camera takes. Do you back up all the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating. It sounds like you're a bit careless. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Hold it! What makes you think this wasn't suspicious? How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part. For the most part. What was it about this person's face that was not suspicious? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing one photo that day. Which is? What was the photo? Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? A fanboy. A fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. A fanboy. Hold on a second. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one else could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes in the employee area. Yeah, that. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads to the outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain. I told you they are freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. A little kid. Kids! So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Are you saying you covered up evidence of a potential witness for a murder scene? Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by on the day of the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well you see there's this type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. Yeah, there's this idea in Japan where, like, drifters that drive their cars really fast, so they're too fast to bother, so don't even bother. The police don't even catch up with the drifter. I don't know if the same mentality with the old bag is that the little boy is too fast, so don't bother. I assume it would be hard, if not possible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right! As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. But so there are 2 people there. The security lady, old bag, and the little boy. So there are 2 people, 2 witnesses. If old bag is trying to make the boy not a suspect, then does that mean she's saying I was there? Because she handled the data? The court will now take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Will do! Don't worry. October 18th, 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Mr. Powers? Yes. Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio. I didn't go to the studio, I was sleeping. Honest. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked away and he's taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good, because there's no way we could prove whoever was in that costume wasn't you. The only one likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we going to do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right, and it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Just buy time. No, not enough evidence to know for certain who did it. Not a good tactic, and to some people it puts stress on them, but it does get rid of one. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. So we gotta find a person to go after who might be related to the murder. Who? The fanboy? But Lady Oldbag is suspecting it wasn't him because it's just a second or third grader. What does that mean? Please don't say like that. So we gotta target Oldbag. Because if she's gonna throw that little boy under the bus, and she's ruling out the little boy as a suspect, then that only leaves Oldbag. Can you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went by the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there is no one else that could have committed the crime. I call for the verdict of guilty for the defendant. Ah, shit, I gotta do something now. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. We gotta point the finger at somebody just to buy time. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high. So... who is the person other than Mrs. Powers that could have committed the murder? The assistant girl, the grade school boy, the security lady. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in the picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper? Penny was already out doing other things, so that just leaves you. Not a good thing to accuse Oldbag, but it'll buy time. Order! Order! Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard along the gate. She was by herself, in other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal a Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in the costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Somehow they accept it, but it's not with good clause. Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he actually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution have no meaningful objections. You're just gonna allow me to point the finger at Miss Oldbag. What? What's that supposed to mean? Edgeworth doesn't want to deal with Oldbag. Oh, so you think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something! What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this whole... Wait, press further. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forgot that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Oldbag is one of the suspects, because she already unsuspected the little boy. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute! What about the other person who went to the studio? But you already said that little boy is nothing, so who cares about a second or third grader? That boy, the one who photo I erased. He's only in his grade school, though, as you said, second or third grade, was it? That doesn't matter. Well, you said before it does, so now you're changing your mind. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds, tops! Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Or is it to be nice to the kids and mean to your elders? Days, whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof could not have committed this murder? Murder weapon break... Because... The murder weapon... the samurai spear? Because it was broken. Your Honor, the murder weapon was a samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible! I see. Well, you could... Would the witness care to comment on this? Because it was broken. Well, it didn't mention it was broken, it was just... Had the spear, but... The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be the first. Very well. This court would suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Richards, please find out more about the witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name? Wendy Oldbag. Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. That was a quick, last-minute bluff right there. Wait a second! I'm not going to sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking. Oh, God. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Windbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? Oh, God. Both parties are having a hard time. Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? But who? Well, testify! Oh, great. One last cross-examination. My lips are sealed. Oh, okay. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were someone other than people at the studios the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it. See? So they told me to just pretend that they had been at the studio that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. So you're ordered not to do this. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why do you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the Oldbag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay! So it doesn't stop there. It keeps going! She's not gonna just walk away like that. Okay! There's gotta be something off of what she said. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. Hold it! Who under this said you should... You were told not to talk. Yes, that's right, by the studio and the TV bidwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Why didn't you investigate this further? Don't be so hard on yourself, Sonny. We're all in on it. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. Hold it! Who were there? Who are these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director. We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of the reaction without a director? Of course. Yes. Well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? There was. But I thought it was cut off because a tree was blocking the way. Alright. Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but... continue. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? Okay, who said? Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you got your bonus saying you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have. Continue cross-examination. I guess there's no harm in getting as much info as I can. They said nothing to do with it, so they told me to pretend they had been at the studios that day. Who are they? So they were actually in the studio. Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came in. Grumble, I'll kill this woman, I swear it. Are we actually hearing Edgeworth's thought here? I feel sorry for Edgeworth. Almost really have left me hang on this one. Going to accuse me? I'm not letting you get away scot-free. Hold it! And them? Who is them? Who are these people? Well, the director and... The director. Fishy... Of course. So where were these people? Didn't I already do this? There's gotta be something off about this. Pathway where the monkey's head was fallen over. That's right. But take a break. Your Honor, we have learned that there were others at the Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yes, yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. That means you gotta do some work. Edgeworth, I understand, Your Honor. The sentence of the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Whew. So we bought more time. But for what cost? We gotta collect more evidence to really make a case in the next one. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. But it's not all. I still gotta go for another trial after collecting a crap ton of evidence. Aw, really? It's nothing. Grin. Or should I... Well, we'll be going down to the studio to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in the Steel Samurai costume? Someone who's shorter than Will Powers. Could it really have been Oldbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Why not? Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Because that's the whole point about being a lawyer. Sometimes you gotta direct the attention to get more time to find the truth. Poor old Wimmeg, I feel kind of sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there or without any accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right. We'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks! Thanks, guys. To be continued. So I found some time. I somehow did it. There was a way. Save your progress up to this point. We finished the trial. I overlooked the fact that photo number 2 was crucial. There's gotta be a way. Gotta be plenty of evidence I can have up my sleeve. So there's gotta be something. October 18th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Phew! What a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say you think WP's got a chance? Willpower. I guess that really depends on the people we found out of the date. Director and producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's go get to the studios. Can I look at things? It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full. There's probably happily cleaning the room. The pot plant. Mine has been watering it so much it looks a little swollen. Do I bother with this? Talk what to do. What do you think we should do? What do I think, huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer. Alright, then there's no point hanging out here. That's what I've been saying, let's get to the studio. Any ideas? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. That's exactly what the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. There's not enough information. Okay, time to get to the detention center and talk to Miss Oldbag. Assuming she's there? Oh no, that's, Willpower. October 18th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all, we got lucky, to tell the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. I need to pump you for information. Anything at all. Especially the fanboy. Do you or fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. That security lady is pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say that they were often hanging around? The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. The director. Who's the director? Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing on how the Steel Samurai and Evil Magistrate should move. Ugh. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. Because anybody in the studio, it's a bureaucracy at this point. That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here's a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. I see, Sniff. Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. What if I show him everything I got? This? Nah, blah, sorry. This. Oh, yeah, that. You found the card key in your dressing room. Oh, that's mine, yes. Can people outside the studio get these cards? I don't think so. Even I have to return the card. Once the studio is done filming, that is. Huh. The photo. Regarding this photo, yes? This really is true that absolutely isn't you, right? Right, Sniff. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest. But Ellis could have worn it. Your costume was in the dressing room, correct? Yes, I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep. But who? The guide map. Blah, 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 blah. Regarding the murder weapon, yes? Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively. And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through. Yes, I goofed on the round kick, you see? I broke the sphere. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though. With duct tape, we heard. So that's all the questions we get. We gotta go to the studio. Main gate. Old bag's not gonna be too pleased. October 18th, 2:16 p.m. Global Studios, main gate. No one's here. Right now, they must have old bag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone to replace her. Hey, I'm in the guard station, look. She left her donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them. Right. Alright. What about the computer? The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Huh? It looks like it's been turned off for the day. An overhead map of the studios. Right here, the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The main entrance to the studio. They probably have a police officer on patrol out there. And a van. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around the film equipment. I like the birds tweeting. It's nice and what's... Security guard station. This old bang must like junk food. There's a mountain of it. Okay. Outside Studio 1. The employee area. Employee area. Look. It's the assistant girl. Hey, Penny. There you are. Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh ho ho. Don't mention it. Now I'm starting to sound like Grossberg. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh ho ho ho. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up the drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork, some assistant, right? Yeah, but do you work on the props in the back drops, right? Right. Just lots of times they ended up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh. I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to do with yourself. You're right. I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Solbag. Right. See you later, then. Good luck with your investigation. Okay, so what we have here is this whole drain has been covered up. So that means nobody could find out for today. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain. So it seems, I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey Nick! If that drain's covered, that boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you? What do you want? What, you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious? Uh-oh. What happens if I do? Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty slow sometimes. Sometimes. Hi-ya! There! That should make the kids happy. The things we do. Wow. So what happens if we look into it? The drain grid is off, and I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Does that make you feel great to do the good deed like that? Must be nice to live so free of guilt. The grate they used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it should fit. Try to... Ugh. Should I save? Even though I fracked up. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes a lot of easier. Don't people cycle to get exercise? There's a half-finished backdrop. Looks like a castle. Probably an old Tokyo castle. Fork chop steak. The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of these plates, minus the steak. Is there anything overlooked? Was it a good idea to rip the Vant rat off? Sure! Why not? Just rip shit up. Dressing room. The door of the dressing room is not locked. Hey, Nick. Let's go in. Maybe there'll be something else to steal. Hey, we're not thieves. But we did take that car key. We borrowed that. There's a difference. There's a sign. Willpowers must need to be the star and have your own room like this. A window in the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Vending machine! Zero soda. Nick, try this. Be my guest. Okay. Oh, too bad. It's sold out. Wow. Okay, is there... The garage over there. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick! You know a lot about the industry. What else would they do? Huh? Okay, so Wendy is filling in for Olbeg. Global Studios dressing room. This is where the Steel Samurai costume was, on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Tower says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. Huh? She's got a point. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here, like he said. It's locked. I guess he doesn't open the window much. Kind of dusty outside. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be Mr. Powers' personal clothes. Okay, the tea set on the counter. There's a bunch of snacks on the table, and they must give these to employees. Some tea and cookies. Wait, Nix! What now? These snacks, they've passed the expiration date. Then don't eat them. Grumble, they're snacks. They're meant to be eaten. They're meant to be gouged. They always have mirrors like this in the dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky just how I like it. There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show. Samurai Boogie Woogie, Nick. Get with the picture. Look, explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig. I kind of like the samurai movies. Kinda? Alright, the bag. Mr. Powers' bag. I wonder what's inside. Hey, supermarket tabloids. Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Maya, leave those alone. Wolfmen found on Mars. I'll have to buy that issue. It's one thing to say, don't touch it, and then have the feeling of, touch it. Okay, so it's everything we looked at before, but nothing's changed? Question mark? Is there anything we overlooked? No, nothing has changed since we last been in here. Employee area, so go to the main gate. Oh, hello. Oh-ho, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of alternative garb fashion, see? Maybe I could talk to you. The studios! So how are the studios doing? There's police wandering everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. So everything is left. The lunch plates from the dinner. The lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Maybe. Are they actually going to be used as evidence in the trial? Because something like this is just way too obvious to overlook. Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see Wendy Oldbag's eyes flash when she sees them. She has a bit of trouble catching them, though. The director et al. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here on the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the props storage, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved the studio from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? So, what happens if I show you a bunch of evidence? Not really sure. Nope. Not the card? Wow, they gave a lawyer one of those car keys? Well, I'm sort of boring me. I see. You better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about these car keys here. I guess they're pretty good at keeping these out of outsider hands. Thanks, I'll be careful. The photo, can you take a look at this? That's Mr. Powers. How do you know? Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this, anyway? Looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning. Never mind. So she's kinda out of the loop, so there's no way in how she would know. Guide map! The samurai spear. So you work with the props, right? About the murder weapon? You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. So you have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Alright, is there anything I have overlooked? No. Nada, noi, na, nai. Okay, move to outside the Studio 1. October 18th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey, Nick, it looks like the Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right, he's probably up in his neck in paperwork after the commotion in today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today? Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Maybe, but that tree's in the way. The studio mascot apparently is a monkey of some kind. I've never seen a monkey with a nose like that. Why don't they put his head back on? Maybe you should ask the assistant? I'm not sure we really want her fixing anything. And you probably don't need a crane to move that thing. Probably so. Has anything changed here since last time? No? Ambush. Maybe I'll sit down here for a bit. This is exactly why I don't want to get old. Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired. Nick, when you start having to say I'm still young, you know it's all over. But I am still young. Okay, one second. I'm thinking. I'm extra thinking. I'm focusing! I'm extra focusing. Alright, Studio... Outside Studio 2. Never been here before. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. Crash. Eek! Nick! What was that noise? Sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in then. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't you have the key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they let us. First things first, I want to take a look at everything. On the closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. A rose garden with a weird fence. There's some flowers here. Wow, it's so pretty. Taking good care of this. Don't get close. That fence looks dangerous. Huh. That fence. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've probably been sitting here for quite some time. This might be, well, but be a junkyard. Huh? Looks like two people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Oh, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know, it just feels odd. Really? There are no T-bone steaks. Wait. It If they really ate a steak, wouldn't there be bones left over here? Maybe. The van, just like at the gate. A light van for moving stuff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. It's way more important than a driver's license. I'm a lawyer! Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? But look, I'm still a lawyer. I'm still in the Bar Association. An incinerator. Apparently, you just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Huh. Main gate, number 2. There's a big tube painted here. Probably because this is Studio 2? Probably, although it doesn't look like anything like a studio. Huh. Did I look at everything? I think I did. Oop. The trailer door, it's locked. The key is probably in the security guys. Let's borrow it. Outside Studio 1. Probably go to the guard station. In the main gate. I need the key! Please and thank you! Ooh. There we go. The security guard station, I can see the computer runs... Oh, please don't touch anything here. The security lady would knock something out. Really, I want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. Okay, so I have to come back when Penny is not around. That's the thing. Go back to there. Move to inside Studio 1. What's here? October 18th, Studio 1. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick. Okay. There's something off about this. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. Must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the Mount Neo Fujiyama. I thought Mount Fuji was referred to as Fujisan in Japan. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see? Yes, you can see Mount Fuji from Tokyo. The camera set. That must be cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Oh, hey, Smile 6, your star. Stop that! Stop it! Stop it, run! They would outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with the tape. His body was found inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would have left at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Maybe. There's no blood on the spear. So is the samurai spear the murder weapon? Okay, the director chair. Hey, look, I've always wanted to send one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of the black and white boards they clapped to start the filling. And look, a megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl's more trouble than I thought. Alright, what is this? The reflecting light, they call a reflecting screen or something like that. Huh? What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertaining? Oh, lighting is fine, but I want to be the director. I mean, the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. I must pull back. Look, a ladder! Yes, a ladder! That's a step ladder! So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on a narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry, this girl is out there! Is there anything I have not seen? Move. Move. Okay, what if I go back to outside Studio 2? Nada. Nada. Can't talk to her, present. Employee area, nothing here. What if I go back to the detention center? Maybe ask him about the family. Is there anyone in the dressing room? Ooh! What the fuck? Who are you dudes? Lamau! Who the hell? What the fuck? I didn't know there was swearing in Phoenix, right? Even though it's rated teen. What the hell? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, the mayors. How can you not know the great Salmonella? Salmonella? Your name sounds like a disease. I make delete shows the samurai. Mine! RTFC. Read the film credits. Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. Sorry. No, quite alright. Really? That's fine. Raffle. Oh, God, you sound like a Napoleon Dynamite. Gosh. What is it? You know, on closer inspection? Yeah, hot, slobber. How did you do a lot of cosplay? 'Cause that costume rock stars, Jewel. Rock stars? What? Hey, you're drooling. Huh? Lol. Buffer overrun. Pant. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. Is this the fanboy that they were talking about? The sequel to the Steel Samurai, Pink Princess Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Oh God. Raffle Mao! Pink Princess? Why it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Now we need to talk about cool. Alright, did you touch anything when you came in here? He said. There's a bunch of snacks they must give these employees. Hey, Nick. What now? The snacks, there was twice this much here before. What? I ate them. They were past their expiration date. Anyway, we're awful. She's biting her lip and staring at me with tears welling in her eyes. She wanted the snacks, but he took it. So, he came in and ate the snacks? Alright, who the hell are you? The day of the crime. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you dudes are. That security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for the action scene in the morning, then a meeting at lunchtime, then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. Heh, I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. Ate T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, sex stores. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does sex stores mean? No idea. It's leet speak. Anyways, I was in a meeting from noon till late after 4. With the producer and some bigwigs for the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30. If he's telling the truth, that meaning gives him an alibi. The producer... Who's Salmonella? About the producer was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skilled all the way. Scary. Though sweats. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon till 4 p.m. the whole time. So... Are you the director? Because the director and the producer... You said you talked to the producer, so does that make you the director? Salmonella. The bigwigs! Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Mela, present. Creator of the Steel Samurai... The president of the day of the crime. Who exactly are these big people keep talking? Oh, the boss over the network and some sponsors, also production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension, sweats. We're all with them the entire time. Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Scowl. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. What if I show him some evidence? I mean, oh yeah. I try not to pay much attention. Why are you staring at me like that? Autopsy death. This? Photo. This is WP, right? How do you know? Well, looks like he's obviously dragging his foot. Alright, the director would know about the injury. He was there. So the director knows about the injury. Penny might know about the injury. Who doesn't know about the injury? Guide map. Alright, the sphere. Trying to pay attention to these things. Okay, so the director knows about the injury. They ask all the questions. They examine everything. Back to the employee area. Okay, can I get back to the guard station to borrow the key? Aha! You again! Eek! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did? They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. So as soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess I would rule out her being the murderer. Kinda like OJ! Boo! Anyway, Know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult, and you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lip. Starting now! 1, 2, 3, This lady's too much. Can I go to the guard station and look at the thing? The security guard station. I can see the computers. Hey! No touching! Guess I better investigate there later. I need the key from the guard station to get into the Studio 2 trailer, because something important might be in there. Ugh. Fine. The fanboy. About the key you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking him down! Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. She's so demon-like. The director at all. About the director, the one who was on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, I think she's losing it. What if I show you stuff? If I see this, I'm taking it down. I have a feeling she's not going to respond to anything. Well, anything I show her. No. No. Oh, no. No. So she's going to huff and puff and not let me do anything. Alright, fine. Go back to here. Is there anyone inside Studio 1? No. Outside Studio 1. Studio 2? Is there anything here? No. Let's see if I can... main gate. Okay, talk to her. No, she's not gonna accept anything I give her, so... What about the detention center? I haven't gone back to that in a while. No! No! No. Because I'm skimming through it all. I'm just figuring out what the hell do I gotta do. This is one of those parts where I'm just kind of stuck. Okay. Move to the employee area. What? Hey. Hey! Hey, wait! I'll bet he came in right through the drain. That's probably the fanboy. He was like in 2nd or 3rd grade. Hey, I'm Kiddo. What's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid. Or you're a little brat. There's no way you can talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. You gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp. And pretty mad. I'm Cody. Cody Hatkins. Call me Kiddo again and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. So he definitely fits the profile of a fanboy. He's right. Fanboy come in. He didn't waste any time coming in. Either talk about cause and effect. Because he was small enough to get through there. Okay. So, the Steel Samurai. So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai. How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side. Haha, you can't fool me. Okay, then, what's the last line step of the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha! Easy. Like some fries with that? Not bad, kiddio. Watch it. What are they doing? They're trying to relate to each other, because they're both fans. What happened? Say, you heard anything about that incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you say anything? He always, the Steel Samurai always wins. Always! Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way I'm telling you, you losers. What? Wait, let me go! He's gone, huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. A bottle? Why was this sitting here, I wonder? Empty bottle. Found on the table employee area, the label reads sleeping pills. Huh. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Did he see the murder? Was that what it was? Huh. Maybe. Sleeping pills. Found on the table in the employee area. Maybe. What if I show this to Little Powers? Move to the studio. Is he still in there? What if I show him the sleeping pills? Is that gonna change it? Nah, that's not gonna do it. Nah, there's nothing I can talk to him about. So Cody Hackins is the fanboy. Age 7. Is that what 7-year-olds look like in Japan? They're so grumpy, and they have this weird, frickin' cartoony face. I'm thinking. Studio main gate. Huh? Where's that old Mink? Out of her to leave her post. Hey! Hey, Nick, that was her. Stop, whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Natch! Uh-oh, she's tripped. I sure looks happy. That means we can go to the guard station and get the key! Hey, Nick! Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh! This is it, Nick. Trailer key. The key to the trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Yes. Studio 2 trailer. Okay, there's one thing I want to go back to. The detention center to ask Mr. Powers about the sleeping pills. Excuse me. Sorry, Sniff, the key. Nah, he doesn't know any of this, so no worries. So, move back to the studio main gate. Move to outside Studio 1. Now we get to go inside Studio 2. But there's something off about Cody. Studio 2. So move inside. Ooh. I think we need to examine the door. Use it. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened! Great! Let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Not that eager. The trailer. What's inside the trailer? Ooh. This is interesting. Who are you? The frickin' smoker. Eek! Someone's in here! Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and, I see. And who might you? Dee Vasquez, the producer. Dee Vasquez. She's quite beautiful. And probably deadly. I want to look at everything. The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far from into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Drawing board. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures on how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. The Singing Samurai? Another old movie poster. The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. So they had plans to use Jack Hammer for a lot of other films. What the hell do samurais sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god! That movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know? Singing samurai stars. What's next? Ninja ballet? Because combat warriors are in art and trauma. Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. A typical summer romance with a samurai and a horse. Well, technically, it wasn't uncommon for samurais to be on horses. But it's just that the warrior class... It's different in Japan because this idea of, like, warriors who are considered so hard and vicious still somehow had a humanistic aspect to themselves. Dynamite Samurai! That old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Trash can, nothing in here. That could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. The table. This is where they had the meeting. There are documents and papers, cups scattered around. Is there anything in here that I've overlooked? Never overlook anything. There's gotta be something. No? Nah. Alright, talk to you. The day of the crime. Stop smoking! You smoker. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? So you... Let me just double check one thing. So Miss Vasquez is the producer. And trial... Because everybody said the producer is the next big target, so... Something about her being suspicious? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script? The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Can we ask a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. The Steel Samurai. We'd like to ask about the Single Samurai. Ms. Vasquez, it's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. You're very short in your sentences. Next, she's telling us to go watch TV the Nerve of Her. Hey, don't get mad at me. The director. How about the director? Salmonella, was it? What was his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick, are all these people in entertainment businesses this weird? It's starting to look like that. Nick, let's get out of here. Is there someplace we can have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes? If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give him if we see him. Vasquez memo. The memory is bring me the script for episode 13. Not interested. Not interested. Not interested. Not interested. Not interested. Nada. 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 Nada! Okay, I'm done. Okay. Okay. That's a Studio 1. Is there anybody here? Alright, I want to save it. It's getting to the 1 hour mark, so...
I gotta take a break. I need to think and stop and relax. I'm sounding like either Arnold Schwarzenegger or Tommy Wiseau.
Nobody sounds like that in real life. And if they did, then that's... What the hell? Alright, let's have them in gate. Go look for... Inside the employee area to go meet Vasquez. Dressing room. I bet he's gonna freak out if I show him this. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Sweats. Uh-oh. My ass is owned if I don't find it, cheeks. Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. Okay. Where has he been? Is there any place... He's probably been. Maybe if I go to the... What if I go to the Wright and Co. law offices? Present! Yes. See this? You really like showing that off, don't you, Nick? Yes. I don't know. You still have that great. We couldn't get to the scene of the murder without it. No one is missing in the detention center. Poor old WP. You know what this Powers? Yeah. It's hard to say, we don't really know. Seriously, does that old bag, so Mr. Powers is lying? He really doesn't seem to be the type, does he? Curiouser and curiouser. No. Spirit, I wish I had my own Santa slave. You'd be my personal pincushion, Nick. Me? Why me? Empty bottle. Sorry, I don't know. Trade the key, no. Bring me the script for episode 13. Okay, would you know anything about these? Did I ever show him this? Sorry, Sniff. Do you know anything about this? Can I talk to you about anything? No. Can't talk about anything, can't do anything, can't move anything, can't do anything. I'm going back and forth between everything! Alright. Move. Inside Studio 1. Ooh, we're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find out what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. There's gotta be something that... overlooked. Chair? Maybe the script's on there. Hey, look! That's the chair the director's sitting in. I don't want to sit in these. So, Salmonella must be the director, so that must be his chair. Maybe the episode 13 is there? The director. Maya, take a look around the chair. Will you remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he left it somewhere? Aha! Found it, Nick! The script! Good work. Script placed in pocket. Cover reads episode 13. Huh. Cover reads episode 13. I'm thinking. We're making progress. I feel like we gotta do it. Oh, okay, so Go inside studio. Oops. Nope. Okay, so go inside the trailer. Alright, I got your script. Here you go. Here, we found it, your script. Ah, script handed to Vasquez. You're not going to talk about this? Quiet, I'm reading. Just you hold on, what's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyways? And when do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers. Wright. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder? Yes, anything you could help to tell us about would be a big help. You know that there was a meeting here at noon? Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio 1. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? So you do know something. The blocked path. The day of the murder, the path that leads where here was blocked? You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head. Oh, right, that. What an original name. The head fell over the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in the trailer was stuck here until that path was cleared. Stuck in the trailer, stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus none of us could have gone to Studio 1. What? It's true. The crane just came in after 3 to move the head. He called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they cooperated my story. But wait! What if the head fell after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio 1. 2:30. The time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time. It ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, ook, ook. Still live streaming. But I can talk! What's with you, King? It is a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. The path was blocked from 2:15 until after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30. See? Goodbye. Mr. Monkey's head... Oh, never mind. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan a strategy. They completely absolved themselves of the murder without me having to ask. Well, I did ask the day of the murder, but they just proceeded to absolve themselves as witnesses. So the time of death was at 2:30, but there was no way anyone from Studio 2 had any access to Studio 1 between 2:15 and 4. So there was a meeting until 5. Oh god. This is the path that goes to Studio 2. The mascot head fell right in the path. The path was completely blocked from 2 and 4. Head back to the office. When it gets to the court time, I'm gonna save it and relax. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got 1 lead. Mia! It's you! What took you so long? I guess Maya decided to channel Mia. Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait, I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What do you mean we have 1 lead? The boy, of course. Because he saw everything. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way I'm telling you losers. Unless we call him to trial. I don't know, he didn't sound like he was going to help at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studio. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks, now I'm more worried than I was ever. Okay. Give this to you. Dead man tell no one tell tales. Let's see if I can talk to you. What to do? So what's the best thing to do from here? We need to get to the studio and talk to that boy. So what do you have any ideas about? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Where have I heard this phrase before? So that's where Maya got it from. I can see where she got it from. There you are, October 18th, Global Studios main gate. Huff, puff, huff, huff, huff. Huff, puff. What's wrong? Huff, huff, huff. With whippersnapper! She's been chasing that boy this whole time. Huff, huff, huff. When I catch him, I huff. Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, whippersnapper. A hostage. What hostage? The fanboy. What happened to that boy? If I see him again, I'll lay him flat. Huff, huff. My, what a violent old lady. The director et al. Actually, I met with the director just now. Eh? Ha! My heart, I don't feel so good. Is she okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. Right, she was saying that you want to go visit the studio where he died? The hostage. What's this about a hostage? Huff, huff, huff. When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. Huff, huff. He'll come back for this one. It's kind of hard to understand with her with all the huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might... Good idea. No! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything that I might trade with her? A trade, I wonder... What could I possibly trade with her? You want this? No, not my badge. No. What about the keys? This'll bag, I'm borrowing this, just so you know. Oh, okay, Huff. Just be sure, give it back. She's not as demanding when she's exhausted. Told you I saw, it was Powers. Consistent, the card key. Hey, Huff, that's a card. Huff, Studio 1? Right, a card key to Studio 1. Huff, I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit how he died. Phew, I was his fan. You don't have your own cards, Miss Olveg? Studio 1 is in my turf. Huff, puff. You'll let me borrow it then? If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. But she has something I need. Lend her the card key. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Olbag. Card key lent to Miss Olbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal? What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card? A sneaky kid dropped it. I figured it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Steel Samurai added to the court record. Right, I'm off. There she goes, hopping off towards the studio. Trading card, apparently these are really popular with kids these days. Okay, there's gotta be something I've overlooked. Okay, can't go to the Studio 1. But what about Studio 2? Anybody interested in this trailer? Hello! How are you?
Oh, I'm good. You're still playing?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish up in a second.
Okay.
Gate. Go to the employee area. Alright, something here. October 18th, Global Studios employee area. There you are! Hey, you! Wait a second. Phoenix. Was that the boy? Yeah, his name is Cody Hatkins. I think he ran into the dressing room. I think he wants his cards. I think he wants to take everything hostage. So this is how you play the game. You gotta go back and forth between everything. Move to the dressing room. October 18th, Global Studios dressing room. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you! Damn it! He's getting away. Come back. There, he's back. How did she... Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Fey. Nice to meet you. Yo! And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? He's a goddamn little pervert! That's what he is! Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not sure I'm qualified. Alright, so... let's see. Talk to him about everything in Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai is so cool, I think he's, the bomb. Ha! What would be a lamer, but the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. I'm 7 years old. What happened? So, do you know anything about what happened here? Can you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Looks like a little persuasion necessary. Maybe a bribe? Give him his trading cards back and he'll tell everything. Cody, this looks familiar? Hey, my herb! You are? Uh-huh. You are ultra rare. That card's pretty hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this, if you help me. But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Wow. It's really a bit of a newer generation thing with him. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. What do they teach kids these days, in school these days? Quantum physics? I don't know if it's like a Men in Black reference. Whatever, I don't need that card. Huh? I got the double. Just keep it, it's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble? If you really want to trade me a really rare card, really rare, you mean there's something rarer than an ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on! Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about stakes? Why do I feel like we're talking about stakes? So he doesn't want the card. Oh well. I guess I'll end it here just to take a break. And I'll find a way to convince Cody to let me in. Alright, later. Bye!